Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I want to talk about security systems. And in real estate, or as a real estate agent, I deal a lot more with security systems and companies than you would think that we would. We have a lot of clients that'll purchase a house and want to have a security system either added or beefed up, or maybe there's one existing there and they've never had one, so they want to look into it and maybe consider having monitoring or not, or they want to learn about the system that's in place. And this came up recently. I had some good friends whose home was broken into, and they learned very quickly that their security system or alarm system that they thought was fine was totally just not great, if you will, at all. And the specifics to the different systems they figured out are very, very vastly different. And I think that a lot of times people don't realize that you can have, three different monitoring systems or services provided by an alarm company may seem very, very similar when you look at them side by side. But when you look at the nuts and bolts to each component to the system, to how it's monitored, to how it's wired, to how much they check, to the disconnect of monitoring or whatever, there's the specifics and the ins and outs and really just the guts of the system. Two different systems that look very, very similar can be vastly different. So whereas one may seem like a very good deal, it may not really be that great of a deal because you're getting such an inferior system. And I think it's important to remember to look at multiple things, or to really learn about the security systems and the nuts and bolts to the actual system itself, and learn what you're getting before you sign up for the one that seems like the best value. Some of the differences are, where the control pad on some services or systems, that's the entire system. There's not a big metal box hidden somewhere. That's the actual guts of the unit, which is obviously going to be a much better system. Some companies provide, like my friend was telling me that their company only checked every 30 days to make sure there wasn't an interruption of the connection or the monitoring connection, that it wasn't a disconnect. So another company, like the company I have, as soon as there's a disconnect, you automatically are notified, as well as the police if there's an interruption of service, if that's necessary. So, obviously the company who it's continuously monitored, if there's a disruption of service, is going to be much, much better than the one that is once every 30 days. So I think it's just real. And I'm a super freak out this kind of stuff. I grew up, my dad is a detective, and I have grown up around all this my life. So I'm a super freak about safety and security and all of these things. But I think it's really important just to remember that if you're purchasing a house, or you just purchased a house and you're looking into an alarm system, make sure you're comparing system to system, and make sure you're really protected, because our home is often our most valuable possession, and there are things in it that cannot be replaced, and aside from cost value to it. So anyways, something that came up recently for some friends of mine, and just wanted to talk about the difference in systems. So these are my thoughts. If you have any questions or comments, or you disagree, please feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com. And of course, you can always check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.